musky feeling, okay? So try to get you some baby wipes, and you smell musky. They gotta go. If you do not like a lot of room getting taken up, try to get yourself like a smaller one. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Madison, but you can call me Maddie for short. Thank you for clicking and tuning in onto this video. Basically, today I'm going to be doing a back to school emergency kit video, and like what's in my back to school emergency kit video. So yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, and I've been wanting to do a back to school series for a long time, so for me to be able to do this is really exciting. So first of all, I have this emergency kit. It's like this black one that I got from Target. It just looks like this. It's plain in black, and it has like the zipper in the front, and I do actually have some stuff in here. We'll get into that later. And then like the bigger zipper with more stuff in it. It's kind of big, but yeah, you can also find this in the makeup section of Target. Guys, I was struggling to find it, but makeup section of the Target, I saw Victory where you have it, and it looked like a pretty good size for the things that I wanted. And it's black, so like black can go with anything, and it's just it's like plain by itself, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like too much, and it goes with the school supplies that I bought, because I bought some black black school supplies as well. And if you want to see that, you can go watch my back to school video. Anyways, let's get into the emergency kit. So first, we're gonna get into like smell good things, like things to help you to keep you smelling good, because you don't even smell a stink at school. You do not want somebody catching you smelling bad. Like, that's just not a good look, okay? I got some spray deodorant. You can get this in the travel section of Target, travel section of Walmart. I got this from Walmart. I personally like spray deodorant more than regular deodorant. Like, I still use regular deodorant, trust me, but I prefer the spray one, mainly because it's, first of all, it doesn't leave like that whiteness under your arm, if that makes sense. Like when you spray it, it only does that if you like have hair under it, but if you don't, it doesn't leave that whiteness that regular deodorant would. And also, if you were to like share this with your friend, at least you're not like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. So it's like, it's a little bit more hygienic. I also wanted to add to like the spray deodorant part. For me, when I would use like the regular deodorant, like the travel smaller size, it would always break in my bag. I don't know if I was rough with it. I don't know if it was like, it would just break, but it would break in my bag and deodorant would be everywhere. So that's another thing to be aware of when you're buying like one that's not a spray deodorant. So just keep that in mind if you don't buy a spray deodorant. And so yeah, you can get you one of these. It smells really good. The next thing would be perfume. Please, you can get a smaller perfume, you can get a bigger perfume. I would not say get the Bath and Body Works size perfume. What I mean by that is, please do not get a big size perfume and put this in here. That's just like, it could fit, it's just taking up too much room. You can put that on the side of your book bag, but if you do not like a lot of room getting taken up, try to get yourself like a smaller one. They have like smaller ones at Bath and Body Works. They have these at Marshalls. They have these at Target, I believe. I'm not fully sure on the Target one, but I think they do. Like for me, last year for 8th grade, I would always have a perfume on the side of my book bag. Couldn't tell me nothing. I always did. You couldn't say that she smelled bad, because I was always spraying it the next class. I do not like smelling bad. I don't play about smelling bad, and yeah, that's just me. Try not to smell bad. You do not want to be the person, you walk by somebody and you smell musky. They gotta go, please, 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 please. Don't be the one. Don't be the one. Next thing I will say will kind of go under this category, some smell good hand lotion. I mean, it's kind of it goes on the category, but it doesn't. You don't want to be ashy, okay? You don't want to be ashy in school. And this is like hand lotion, but it still works as a lotion. Trust me, I used a lot of hand lotion last year when I didn't have lotion in my bag, and I would give it some to my friend if they needed some. Hand lotion will work the same, and it doesn't take up too much space in your bag. You can also use this. As you can see, this is empty. This is from like very basically empty. This is from like 8th grade. I would use this a lot. You get these at Bath and Body Works. The lotion works pretty well. It'll keep you smelling good, and it'll keep you from not being ashy. The next thing I'm gonna go into is items to keep your breath smelling good. You do not want to have a hot breath. You don't want hot breath, okay? After you eat a snack, after you ate lunch, or just anything, you don't want hot breath, okay? So get yourself some gum. It does not have to be this big pack. It could be a smaller pack. And guys, please be mindful of who you share your gum to, because people love to snitch and tell, and then by the end of the day, you have 2 pieces of gum left, okay? please be careful with that. And also, people love to be your friend when you got gum. Then it's a whole different story when you don't. So just be a little mindful of that. I would say get the mint flavored type of gums because these last longer. At least I feel like they do. And then it also works better than like a watermelon flavored gum, a bubble gum, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll get that minty fresh, and that's what you want to go for. Okay. Another thing is mouthwash. A rinse and go can really do something for you. I don't think that I'm really gonna be using mouthwash like that, but you know, that's just in case. For breath drops, this came like a mini emergency kit that I had from 8th grade, and this worked so well when I did not have gum and I was stressing because I was like, I don't want my breath to be hot. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I will not talk in your face if I have bad breath. It will not be me, okay? So breath drops definitely got me through this. So yeah, you can use those items, those 3 items, to get you through the times of hot breath. The next items are lip care. I put this in a plastic bag only so it can be like separated. Also, Aquaphor. So first we're gonna get into that. I do not have a travel size Aquaphor. I mean, this could technically be travel size, but I do not have a smaller one, and I don't have 2. And I want this one to be at home because I use this all the time. I use this at night, in the morning, wherever I need to go. I bring this. So it's just like I don't really want to put this in my school bag and have it only for school, and then I can't really use it whenever I need it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have 2 of the same item because you don't want to like accidentally leave it at home and then you don't have it at school when you need it, or you know what I'm saying? So just try to have 2 of everything, or just do not bring it because you don't want to end up doing that. But yeah, Aquaphor, I love this. It works really well. My mom and my sister loving it now. So Carmax, and I know it's on its last limb, but it's still, you can still get, you know, that when you got toothpaste and you're still trying to get some of it out, this is out. Yeah, I know at the store they have some more, so I'll get myself some more when I definitely really need it, but this is just as a really just in case because I'm not really stressing about it, if I'm being honest. Another thing is, I know this is like a dupe of the lip oil from Dior, but it's very glossy and it's kind of thickish. So if you don't like that type of lip gloss, if you don't like where it's like sticky and thickish, then don't get it. I got this from Shein, and it says a lip glow oil. It's like a cherry oil. It does not smell like cherry. It smells like mint, so it gives that minty scent. And then this is how the applicator looks. I was gonna put this in my back to school haul because I did buy this for back to school. But so if you guys see this twice, you know why. It's very cute. Also, I hope you guys are ready for that back to school haul because I know I am. Anyways, back to the thing. Then I have these lip tips from Ulta. My mom got me, and so I have 2 of them. First, I have an actual lip tint, and then I have like a lipstick. And so I would use this all the time, and it would come in handy when I felt like my lips need a little bit of color with some gloss. Get you one of these, and they work good. They work pretty good for me, at least if you're like a person that likes pinker colors on their lips, or like they do have some browns, I think, but majority of it was pink. The next thing we're gonna go into is period products. You want to get you some wipes. You can get baby wipes, really. These, I got Huggies. I think that these are gonna work pretty well. It's natural care for like sensitive areas, and it's fragrance free, so you don't want no like scented wipes when you're wiping down there. So try to get you some baby wipes. Another thing you're gonna want is tampons or pads. For me, I don't necessarily really use tampons like that for now. I use pads more often. I use pads just all together, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to get into tampons though because I am going to be going into cheer, and I don't want to be uncomfortable when I am running. I don't even like walking when I have a pad on because it can feel weird at times. So tampons, I'm gonna try and see how I like it. But do what you want, like whatever is comfortable for you. I'm just saying for my, like, since I'm gonna be doing a sport, I want to try it out and see how I like it. So pads, tampons, whichever one works for you, just get what works for you. Make sure you get yourself a black pair of underwear, just in case you bleed through your underwear. You do not want to be walking around school with a dirty pair of underwears. It does not have to be a fancy pair of underwear. Just get you some that are comfortable. It's the time of your month. You don't want to be uncomfortable. And then with that, please make sure that you get a plastic bag for it, because you do not want to, say you need to actually replace the panty and change it to the clean panties and then put the dirty panties. You don't want to put that in your emergency kit bag with everything else in it. No, you want to put that in a plastic bag where if it does get blood everywhere, at least it'll be in a bag and not in your emergency kit where everything else is. That's just nasty. So try and get yourself like just a regular Ziploc so you can put it in there. You don't want to mess around and find out and then that's just no. So don't do that. Also, are you guys liking a ponytail? How we feeling about a ponytail? I think it's kind of cute. I usually wear it for when I'm doing like cheer conditioning or practice, but some of them are longer than others, so it's very noticeable. So I don't know. But I personally like the ponytail. Should I do it like that? No, we gonna wear it back how we had it. Anyways, next thing you want is headphones. These are my Beat headphones. These are just an example. I will not be bringing these to school if I'm being completely honest, because I do not want to lose these. These are expensive headphones, and I also don't want nobody to steal my stuff and it be expensive. So for example, like your AirPods, I would not say bring those, because what happens if somebody ends up eventually going through your bag and they steal your stuff, or you lose your AirPods at school. That would be, I know that's like the worst feeling ever to even lose them. So I would not recommend bringing them. Just buy you a cheaper pair of headphones that plug into the computer and you can put it in your ear, you know, whenever you have to listen to a video or anything, because you do not want to take your chances. Okay, so just try to get yourself a cheaper pair of headphones. The next thing will be like essential beauty items. If you wear any makeup, make sure you get like any makeup wipes. I forgot to say that. Like, I don't personally get to a point where I need makeup wipes, so it's like, but I'm for the people that usually do, then I'm just trying to remind you to make sure you put them in there. Or like lash glue, you can put that in there for the people that wear lashes, so that you can glue it back if it starts to lift during the day, you know, stuff like that. Just make sure you put that in there if that's what you really like to have with you at all times. Make sure you have that. Next thing is an edge control and edge brush. The edge control that I use the most is Edge Booster. I use the yellow container. I know this is red, but it's filled up with the yellow like edge control. I don't know if there's a difference. I know there's probably a difference in like scents, but I use the yellow one because I don't know, it's always worked for me. My mom used the red one, so I just filled it up when it was empty, if that makes sense. And so this is the travel size one. So, you know, if you want to put this in your bag and it not be too big, they have like a bigger one and then like a super big one, but you kind of want to have like a travel size one, or like maybe like the small or medium to go in your bag, whichever one works or fits for you. These can be a bit pricey at times, so just kind of be aware of that. But you know, on those days where you like need to redo your edges because you're sweating or you're stressing out, and you know, the edge control and edge brush can come in handy. Now, I've seen people put like cleaner edge brushes, like the presentable one. For me, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm going to have one for my house, and then I'm going to have a hard or medium like bristle type of toothbrush to bring to school, and we're going to do my edges with that, because at the end of the day, like, oh well, it still works the same. I used to see people use toothbrushes for their edges all the time. If I cannot find a cheaper edge brush, then that's when I'm going to use a toothbrush, because it still works the same. I used to use it like when I was younger and it worked. And then the next thing, pimple patches. There has been multiple instances where I needed a pimple patch because out of nowhere I got the biggest fattest pimple, or the pimple that I would have on my forehead would get like super big from like just going to school. I don't know why, it would just get big out of nowhere. My friends needed one, and so I got you, girl. You do not need expensive pimple patches at that. You can get some pimple patches from Marshalls, at Walmart, Target. Well, Target can be a bit expensive, but they do have some good pimple patches. There's some other stores, but those are the stores that I can think of on top, like the top of my head. The next item is hand sanitizer. So I have a Bath and Body Works one, and then I have like an actual like hand sanitizer. This is a spray one, so you just spray it on your hand, and then boom, you can put it away. And the last thing in this bag is Q-tips. You know, if you feel like your ear is a little bit dirty, you can go in there and clean it in school. Or you could always, if you have like mascara on your eyelid that you didn't notice from when you were rushing out the house or anything like that, you can use a Q-tip and you can just clean it off in the school bathroom, because sometimes that happens. So make sure you bring some Q-tips. You're gonna want hair dries. there has been multiple times where I just needed some hair ties, or my friend needed a hair tie and I couldn't really share because I had one in my hair, or I didn't really have one at all and it was like a really hot day and I needed to put my hair up. So just bring you some extra pair of hair ties, maybe like 2 or 3, just some hair ties so that you're not stressing. The last thing that we have in here is some money. You want to make sure that you bring yourself some money to school because you do not want to like starve. You don't want to starve. So say you don't want the school lunch, or say you're like really hungry and you need some snacks, you can go to the vending machine, or you can, like, if somebody's selling snacks, because I know people do that sometimes, you can always get something from somebody. Like, they don't usually charge too much, usually $1 or $2. So same prices at the vending machine sometimes. I don't know, sometimes the vending machine be like $3 depending on, because they definitely went up. So I don't know how it is in the high school because I'm just getting there, but you get the point. And also make sure you don't bring too much money. You do not want to bring too much money to school, just in case somebody goes through your bag and they try to steal. You don't, people be stealing, okay? So just bring a little bit, bring like maybe $5-10 and go about your day. That is all for this video. I hope you guys got some helpful little tips from this. I hope you guys like got some things that you wanted to add, or some things that you didn't really think about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, stay tuned for some more back to school series videos, because I do have some more coming up. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys all for the next one. Bye.